Hello everyone, my name is Marco Tempest. I'm here at my New York City Magic Lab. I'm the magician who creates digital illusions. That means staying ahead of the technology curve because technologies we don't understand often look like magic. Now, in the interest of full disclosure, the HP Sprout team has provided me with this machine. It contains a forward-facing camera, a downward-facing camera, a depth camera, a touch mat, a touch screen, and a projector. That's the technology. The magic comes from an application I developed. An application that tells a story about reality and illusion. So here is the reality, and on the screen we have the digital illusion. And here, well, as you know, this amazing device combines the two. Albert Einstein once said that reality itself was an illusion, although a very pleasant one. And yet, magicians play with reality all the time to enhance our experience of the world and make the impossible possible. And so do computer engineers and software designers. Their goal is to take the real world, copy it, transform it into a digital environment, and make it real again. Blended reality. Magicians call it magic. Magicians have always made great use of technology. In medieval times, the alchemists used chemistry and physics to convince the public of their magical powers and conjure up ghosts and spirits. For centuries, they've been ahead of the technological curve, and they continue to use technology to take the ordinary and make it extraordinary. But magicians aren't alone in their desire to transform the world. We all have the power to create. It lies deep within our imagination. The trick is to make the process as simple as possible, to go from thought to expression, to have an idea and be able to turn fantasy into reality. In the past, we have been limited to create in 2 dimensions. We draw, we paint, we literally just touched the surface. But what if we could manipulate every dimension, mold it, stretch it? Now you can reimagine the world and, like a magician, make it your own. What magic and technology have in common is the capacity for us to view the world in new ways. Today, we can all be magicians. We can take a bit of the real world, copy it, transform it, change it, even print it. But not just in 2 dimensions, but in 3. Bringing our ideas, our thoughts, our notions into reality. All technology is magical when seen before its time, but some technologies are more magical than others. And the ability to blend reality and give form to our imagination is a goal we've long been reaching for. Blended reality was once an idea, and now everyone can use it. Enjoy the magic. Thank you. Thanks for watching, and I hope I see you around.
Controlling one light with a mobile app is a simple process. But what if all lights and objects in your house are operated this way? You need to memorize all the connections. And how can you program them? The Reality Editor introduces a solution. This desk lamp can be normally switched on and off, but the lights have more functionality. With a Reality Editor, the color can be easily changed with a direct mapped interface. With such an interface, there is no need for memorizing connections between apps and objects. Here we see a simple program representing a desk lamp. Interrupting the program stops the switches from working. With a reality editor, we can connect one switch to both lights. In a living room, the reality editor would allow us to switch on all lights with only one switch. Here we see the program of a radio that can easily be extended to a loudspeaker. We can see that whenever an object is not in sight, the system keeps a mental model of the objects in the room. We can also interrupt the program of a radio and connect it with the former shown light switch. The light switch can now control the lights as well as the radio. If the finger rests on the touchscreen, a still image is attached to the finger that can be saved in a memory bar. It then can be touched to bring up a still image of the interface that can be controlled from anywhere. How does this editor work? The editor recognizes a unique marker that is found on each object. With an augmented reality framework, the editor can map interfaces onto the marker. The objects themselves are connected with a server application that collects all the states and connections of an object. The reality editor asks the server for the information related to the object it sees. Once changes occur, the server updates the objects and the information sent to the editor. The reality editor lets you program ubiquitous computer-supported objects and takes away the need to memorize abstract connections between objects and software.